Hello, my name is Salty, and I'm a motorcycle addict. Welcome to tonight's meeting of degenerates and a few uncorrupted souls. But that is still up for debate, which would make this political. So, it's Fast Friday, live at 5. Glad to see you all made it through that time of year when I start accumulating parts and wait on the big brown truck. What's in the box? Well, it's in the 20s and dumped 6 inches of snow since this snowstorm has started. The off season is upon us. Bikers get bored and suffer from PMS, park motorcycle syndrome, when the tar snakes hibernate and the potholes grow and open up. It's bike workshop days, and I have some news coming for the channel for all of you. We can all drink and be merry, take shots, talk about building choppers. Becomes a good idea. We'll need some drinks to convince. Some will need more drinks than others. My wife is one of them. She'll be sure to pass out again. As I have tried this attempt on several occasions to sway her on my financial decisions and life choices on motorcycles, that it's a good idea. Well, I will trade one basket case for another. Inquire within. I cannot figure her out. Moderators, please control the trolls and engage upon the politeness and positivity and with an added dash of sarcasm, all ill-mannered humor to enlighten the rest of the inhabitants of the chat. If that troll makes a choice to re-engage the moderator or myself, it is his choice to carry on or terminate. It is directed at another member of the chat or that person is not present. If that said statement is vulgar or threatening, terminate. Otherwise, try to de-escalate before dropping the hammer. These are the rules of engagement. Without further ado, let's get on with tonight's show. Salty Badger arriving. All right, guys. Everybody should be able to hear me. And let's get through, see who's in this side chat here we got going on. We have Evil Rick, our moderator, in first. Good to see Evil Rick in. Nice to have you. Thanks for stopping in. And followed in by Moto Bomb Virginia. Good to have you back in here, Moto Bomb. Quick Shoe, nice to see you. Quick Shoe, thanks for stopping in. Glad to see everybody checking things out. Quick Shoe says, I have a 2020 Street Glide. I'll jump back on when I get home. He's on a food run. Always about dinner time for a lot of people. So, Rod B, stopping in. Good to see you, Rod. Ray's Motor Life is in. Nice to see you, Ray. Yeah, I'm good to be back. Let's try this, see how this runs. I'm going to try to make it through. I got quite a show lined up for tonight. Evil Rick, XAN Biker also in. Nice to see you, XAN. Thanks for coming in, stopping in, checking things out. Well, that runs through everybody saying their hellos and everything. Like I said, I appreciate everybody stopping in, coming in for tonight's show. So without further ado, let's get rid of that. All right, without further ado, let's get on with today's short. So today's short comes to us from my own channel. It's from Cycle Showcase, the unveiling of my son's Ace of Spades chopper. So if you have not seen my son's chopper, check out some of my videos. I'll throw the description of that one in there. But if you have not been to the Cycle Showcase, it's coming up. It's on Super Bowl weekend, but it is a good time. You can meet the builders. He's got a lot of, Randy puts on a really good show, a lot of things going on. I'm super happy to be part of that. When I get that next chopper done, definitely, I plan on definitely doing an unveil at one of his shows. So he does a really good job. Evolution Cycles is in. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in, Drew. I'll get with you later on. So you got the newest, the 85 Softail. Yeah, you're like me. I don't like the old push button start. I like something I got to kick. I don't want to break a fingernail or break a finger trying to start it. I like to maybe dent the gas tank and kick back, something like that. Thanks for stopping in, Zed. Good to see you. Evolution, for those of you not in here, go over, check out his channel. He's the one that I put in there for the he did the Grinch thing, and he's got a chopper story on his page. When choppers do chopper things, that's really good thing. Um, it's he's got some builds. He does some good stuff. He's done some really good builds. He's got a good page. He's got stuff coming in. Definitely go over there and check him out. So without further ado, let's jump into a little bit of our news. So if you're a gambler, hey, Super Motocross announces partnership to initiate sports bet trading. The Super Motocross League has partnered with ALT Sports Data to offer sports betting in the states where it's legal. So now we can bet on motorcycles too. I mean, this is good. This is good news. I mean, to be able to bet on motorcycles, we can bet on every other sport. Now we're got another financial situation that can come at hand to motorcycles. Not that it's a bad idea, but myself, I'll invest in chopper parts before I bet money on motorcycles. I bet on my own builds that I can get them done half the time. You get builder block or blocked halfway through, it gets rough. Desert Outlaw, thanks for stopping in. So just kind of stumbling through these things, getting back started at it, and appreciate everybody coming in. Brown Chicken, thanks for stopping in. So up next is going to be, I'm not a real political person, but I like the Sean Ryan stuff. And with current events that are going on, this little intro here to his video today is just awesome. If you have not checked this out yet, get over and check out Sean Ryan.
What's up? We're doing an emergency episode here with Sam Shoemate, former intelligence analyst, and we are covering the Green Beret that bombed Trump Hotel in Vegas. Sam received an email from the Green Beret and kind of like a manifesto.
If that's not scary enough that things aren't going on, things going on strange, if he sent a manifesto of what was going on, and Sean Ryan got the guy as a guest today. So it is good, and it's a good thing to check out. So definitely go over, check out that little short, and he's got the new one out. So we got the Sick Bastard stopping in. We also have Ray's Motor Life. Just subscribe to Evolution Cycle. That's what this is about, you guys. Support small channels, support small shops. Get on there and check other pages out and support them. Subscribing to a channel doesn't cost you anything. It just helps people grow and get their information out. So up next after that is On This Day. On This Day, I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on this day, but it's the big news in the motorcycle industry is Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson always has this time of year when Harley Davidson leak like they did in the AMF years. So we're going to see a lot of leaks coming from over the next 20 days before they do their reveal of the rest of these models. Keep your eyes open for leaked videos. Harleys have never leaked so much since the Shovelhead days with the things that go on these first 20 days of the year before they unveil things. So Milwaukee, January 2nd, yesterday, they revealed select models from its 2025 profile on HD.com. So if you haven't checked that out, I've got it up. I'm going to pull it up here in a second. But at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time on January 23rd, they're going to reveal the rest of the line that they have not shown us yet. So they're as good as the government is at hiding things at us, except for they tend to leak things out. So that being said, up next is what we have from the 2025 motorcycles. The Road King is back. The Road King you can get in 3 colors. I'm sure you have to pay more for the other colors. We have the Street Glide. The Street Glide gets a little more love in colors and it has some good looking colors. They have several different colors. They also have got the Road Glide out. And the only other things they've got, the 3 trike lines, a freewheeler comes in 3 colors. And then the Road Glide 3 comes in a few colors, not as many as the Road Glide does. And then the Tri-Glide Ultra comes in several colors. But like I said, I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on this because a lot of other people have. And I will put their links in the videos if you're interested in checking it out. Like the video from Harley Davidson dealer here in Michigan that had one on the floor already today to give a little bit of intro on.
Hey everyone, JJ here at Vehicle City Harley Davidson in Flint, Michigan. Wanted to be one of the first to bring you the brand new for 2025 Harley Davidson color of Mystic.
He's got a little bit of information on there. I will drop that link in the side chat. And then I will also, as always, put it in the description as I do everybody else. So that being said, there is that. And up next in the side is probably one of the most informative videos I have found on this. Comes from, that's a commercial, comes from Riding in the Ozarks. Riding in the Ozarks puts out a good video. He's got some really good insight on this. So go over there, check out Mike's channel, Riding the Ozarks. Check out what he's got to say. I'm not going to share a lot of his Easter egg, but he's got a lot of good information that he found. And it's good to go over there, check him out. And I will put that link in the description and see what we can do from there. In the Limelight is for motorcycle channels, things like that, people that support the motorcycle industry, or just things that I find interesting in the motorcycle. Whatever I can find to fill that gap is what I put in there. But this one tonight is going to be Gusher Cycles. Gusher Cycles, he puts on some really good chopper builds. He's got some good parts. A lot of stuff is old school look. I like a lot of his stuff. I've met the guy. He's a great guy. We sat down and talked for a little while. He's got a lot of good parts. Like I said, a lot of old school custom made parts that he makes. The Digger motorcycle that he built is on his page. If you go to his page and go to the chopper gallery, he's got a few of them, but the Horny Diggerson build, old school. None of the pictures, none of the magazines, anything you have does not show anything what this is worth. So you got to go in the page, but if you can find somewhere where this bike's at and you can get there and see it, it's just a great one to check out. So Frogzilla in. Good to see you, Frogzilla. Thanks for stopping in. All right. So with that being said, we're going to move on to our small channel spotlight. Small channel spotlight today. That's what I kind of built this show around. And the small channel spotlight is going to be Recycled Hooligan. Recycled Hooligan has 696 subscribers with 524 videos. He's a tattooed biker, lover of great music and good times. Woman, massage, one true friend, Jesus, the Lord, God Almighty, alcohol, open roads, less traffic, America, be all inclusive, not exclusive. Trying to find a peace in the noise of my mind. Cherish every experience. Own your flaws, realizing you'll live with yourself a lot longer when you will have anyone else. Learning is learning, yes, even from failure. Failure is a teacher. Always proceed. If you're successful today, great. You'll learn to celebrate. If not, celebrate it anyways. And if you got to pay for it, pay for it. Some days you'll blast off, other days you just smoke too. Quote, Ray Willard Hubbard, the days I keep my gratitude higher than my expectation, those are good days, especially every day is just one day. Jeff Lynne. Jesus is like duct tape, fixes everything, from Ray Hubbard. So he's got 696 subscribers. If you're not subscribed to the Hooligan, you may need Google Translate to understand some of his stuff, because he sounds like he's from the hills, but he's a great guy, and a lot of the stuff is good. So he's got 524 videos, 112,450 views. He joined in November 17th, 2019. Get over there, check his stuff out, see if you like it. Recycle Hooligan has some good stuff. So All the World's a Stage is next. Motorcycle shows, things like that I find. The first motorcycle show that I have is coming to us from... It's the Super Show coming to us from Canada. for the Canada people that watch the show, if you're not there already for this weekend and you're close to the Toronto area, you should get there. Check out the Motorcycle Super Show, January 3rd through the 5th at the International Center in Toronto. So that is something to check out. Entrances are 1, 2, and 5. That's 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. So you got time to get there tonight, but it's Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. They have several different things going on. Go over to their website, check it out. I'll drop it in the link on the description. So let's see what up next is Cycle Showcase, like I talked about earlier. It's coming to us soon. It's Super Bowl weekend, February 8th and February 9th, 2025. There's always a night before where you can meet the builders, hang out with the guys, and then there's a Saturday night party too. It's all about the community and the chopper building when you go to one of these Cycle Showcase shows. And it's about the motorcycles. The unveiling that he does is awesome. So if you get a chance, go check it out. Check out some things with him. Support Randy. There's videos all over. The video earlier was from my son's unveil. Go over there. If you're in that area, get there. Put it on the mark. Get there that weekend for at least one day and check out the motorcycles. Give it away now. The giveaway that I had up, it is ended. If you had not yet gotten into Rolling Throttles giveaway, that ended. And tomorrow night on his live, he is going to, I believe, announce the winner the way that I understood it. He's in the side chat. I believe that's correct. But I'm also going to put it in here. So I'll put the link up for his channel for his live in 27 hours tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. That live is going to be mastering biker etiquette, unwritten rules of the road with a special guest behind the bars 859. Check out the guys behind the bars 859. I've put their link up. They're good guys. It's family gang, kids, everything like that. And Rolling Throttle said yes. During tomorrow, he will be doing both packages. So go over there tomorrow. Make sure if you're in there, get over there, see if you won. Everybody wants to be a winner at something. If not, be a winner at supporting Rolling Throttle and what he's doing for things right now. So all that being said, Evil Rick is always sharing links for me. I appreciate it. He's a great moderator. Anybody that doesn't have him when he's in your side chat, every side chat I see him and he's always a moderator. He does a great job. So now our flashback is going to be Sterling Wheel. Sterling Wheel on episode 29 on December 3rd, he had 987 subscribers. Now we look it up and he's got 1,000, probably 200 some subscribers. I believe he's working on getting monetized now. He doesn't like all that subscribing stuff, but get over there because he doesn't like it. Everybody get over there and subscribe to him if you have not subscribed. Because when he goes onto a live and if you haven't seen a Church of Wheel, you're going to get a laugh or two out of it. It's comical. He's got some good videos. He just dropped a video on putting the VW engine back in the back. You know, he stuck it in the rear, wiggled it around a little bit, satisfied it. Now he's happy because he got it back in the back. So it's good to have that out there and go over there, check him out, give him a like, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Ray Gregory Rides, thanks for stopping in. Nice to see you. Robin, thanks for coming in. Good to see you, eh? All right. And so next up, that leads us to our poll. Our poll for the night. Let's go over here and take it in the poll. I just threw it out there. I was kind of thinking because the new Harley thing and see what happened with that has. We in that poll. And we had 18 votes, 33% of bikers that are watching right now that voted on it have a 2000 to 2009, 27% have a 2010 to 2019, 22% on 99 or older, and 16%. So most of us, like myself, are riding the 2000 to 2009 class. The newer bikes are great. I'm not a fan of them. Like I said earlier, I don't like the push button. I'm not a push to start kind of guy. I definitely like choppers and the kickstart thing. I do have a road glide that I ride, but I definitely prefer to ride the older bikes, things like that. That's just my own preference. When I'm riding out there, I don't ride the performance stuff. I just cruise, or I'm fixing choppers that do chopper things on the side of the road in hot parking lots or in the rain, searching for parts, that walking down the shoulder, trying to find things that fell off, things like that, but that's what makes it part of the ride. So up next is live. Tonight's lives. Lolly, thanks for stopping in. Tonight's live, the only one that I could find, I always do miss some, but I did some searching, seeing what I could find. It's from one of the ones in the side chat, Ray Gregory Rides. Ray Gregory Rides, Duct Tape Community Live is tonight from 7 p.m. till close. I will drop that link in the side chat for that so that you guys can click on it later on, jump over there, check it out, and check his live out. It's a good time. It goes live in 38 minutes. So if you got time after this and can jump over there, check it out and see what it's all about, to see what his live's going on tonight. Always a good time to go over and check their lives out. Duct Tape Community has a good thing going on. Speaking of that, the other live that I have is actually tomorrow morning. If you haven't checked out one of Motobomb Virginia's coffee breaks at 9:30, it's a union coffee break. So if you plan on only spending a half hour, you could spend 2 hours. It's just one of those things, but he is a good, he's not really a gatekeeper. He's kind of we're trying to get away from gatekeeper. So he's the role that keeps the duct tape community stuck together. So he does a good job, and get over there, check him out. Thanks for stopping in too. That's at 9:30 in the morning tomorrow. I'm usually in the side chat checking things out in the morning because, when the situation right now that I'm in, I can't do a whole lot. So I'm trying to keep things going and get things going like that and build my channel up a little bit. So the YouTube premieres that are coming up is going to be, well, the premiere has already happened. The premiere that has already happened is the Sean Ryan Show. The everything's Harley Davidson right now coming up. I can't imagine why, but the Sean Ryan Show, he's got doing some investigation into the cyber bombing. If you have not checked out any of his shows, get strapped in, because he's a real guy. He does some stuff, and he's had some really good guests on the show, big guests, and they speak real. He's a former Navy SEAL, special forces operator, CIA, and he digs into it and gives you some real truth. And get over there. This one right here is a must watch. The guy that he's got on there, the guy got an email with a manifesto prior to what was going on. So, and he's releasing a lot of stuff. This guy is unbelievable. If you're into the political, not even necessarily the political stuff, just current events and the side of it that he takes to look at. The first 30 seconds of this show that I watched earlier, it'll strap you in. You better have the hour to sit down and watch it. So, but that is what I have on that, and that is then leads into upcoming. Keep an eye out next week. This is happening. I'm gonna have a guest on. It's gonna be the first guest, and I'm going to drop this in tonight. I'm going to get a hold of the guy this weekend, or talk about it, figure out what time works best for him, do a little bit of an interview, let you get to know him so you can get over there and subscribe to his channel. I'm going to try to do this a little bit differently once in a while, bring somebody on, let them talk about their channels, get to know them a little bit, help these small channels grow. That's what I kind of like doing this for, is to help small channels, other people in the community grow. So I'll drop this, and then where that circle is, the question mark, it's not Indian Larry. I didn't dig him up. I wish I could. Great guy. But the question mark is only because I have not dropped their logo in there. But I'm going to do one of these once in a while. If somebody's interested in coming on, hanging out, hit me up, email me, send me something on Instagram, send me a message here. Maybe I'll reach out to you if you're interested. And come on, we'll hang out a little bit, do a little bit longer live, talk about some stuff, motorcycle related things, rides, things like that. So with all that being said, that brings us towards the end of the show. And it's that time of day where we're getting into the 25 minutes, a little bit longer show than I normally do. But I like coming on here, hanging out, seeing you guys. I just hadn't been able to because of some health stuff that came up. I got a monitor on now. I got to try to stay a little more relaxed while that monitor works out, hit some buttons once in a while. They're trying to keep my heart rate from dropping in super low marks. So just released, look at this comment here, just released the drones we are seeing from our China. Imagine that. Couldn't believe that China would be watching us, especially now that we are getting out of the Biden era. Funny how this stuff always happens during election years. Things always go funny. So it's that time where we get towards the end of the show, and you guys can stick around if you want. We'll talk a little bit afterwards, but I don't have much more. So on your way out, as always, the gift shop is open. Stop through the Frogzilla Cove, find something you like, order it up, help Frogzilla out. Also, Sick Bastard needs a little bit of help also. He's getting some help from the community. Mathematics is not his best subject, and he has shorted himself. So get over, check out the Sick Bastard. He's got a link. If you're able to help him after these holidays, first of the year, you got a little bit of extra change in your pocket, drop it over to him, help him out a little bit so he can figure his life out. He's trying not to sell a motorcycle. None of us want to. But sometimes it's something's going to happen if you got to do it. But if we can help him keep his motorcycle, that would definitely be a good way to help him do that. Just a little bit of change, help him out. But without further ado, we will share the Frogzilla gift shop, the sweatshirts, t-shirts, tank tops, hats. Get over there, check that stuff out. Get with Lolly, get with Frogzilla, get some of the merchandise. Ask her about her ashtrays. Ask her about the other stuff she does. Lolly and Frogzilla are great supporters of a lot of channels that are out there supporting you guys, along with Sick Bastard. So anything you can do to help these guys out is definitely a good thing. So without further ado, we're going to roll the outro, and I will see you all at the next Live at 5, which could be tomorrow night.
Sweepers.
All right. Frogzilla, it's not a problem. I like to support you guys. So, Sick Bastard saying, see you later. Evil Rick, see y'all, remember to be bad. So, Lolly saying her goodbyes. It's like I said, it's great. Great to have everybody come in here, spend 20 minutes, half hour with us, and kind of move on from there. Like I said, in a half hour, jump over there to Duct Tape Community and check out Ray Gregory Rides. Ray Gregory Rides, speaking of that, also has another channel, Ray Gregory's Garage. If you're not subscribed to Ray Gregory's Garage, checking out automotive repairs, other kind of repairs he does in the garage, it's Ray Gregory Garage. So that being said, get over there, check that stuff out, and then we'll talk about other things in tonight's Duct Tape Community, see how that goes over there. Bang that like button. Yes, definitely hit that like button. I always forget to tell everybody that during my show. If you're still in here out of the 11 people, hit that like button, see how it works out. That's the #1 generator for the earthogram, it seems to be, is the like button. Even if you don't like it, hit the dislike button. If you don't like me, unsubscribe. I like the people that are subscribed that are real subscribers. So the people that come in, hang out with these things, I like people that support other channels and they're supporting me. So with that being said, I've gone over my 20-minute timeline by about 10 minutes, but I had a big show checked out for the Harley-Davidson thing. I knew it was going to get bigger, and I don't have a lot of stuff to do, and I'm not going to drag it on, boring you guys, but Evil Rick, again, is dropping the link quicker than me. So before, at the end of the show, I'm going to jump over, drop all the links in the description. So if you've seen something you liked and you want to look into farther, about 10, 15 minutes after the show ends, you'll be able to jump over into the description and scroll to the bottom. You don't have to read all the words that I threw in there for the description, unless you want to and you're really bored and you want to listen to my rambling and read it. Then you can jump over there, read through all that, and go. Yes, it's long tonight. I'm long-winded, but I've been sharing some stuff, and this is kind of the after show part of it. I think Duct Tape Community is going to go live. Maybe I'll do something tomorrow night, a little bit later, or maybe Monday night. Like we did last time, XAN. I might hit you up if you're interested in doing that again. Kind of build up my upcoming show, give me a little bit more practice getting people on there and see what's going on. So I'm trying to keep my excitement up. You know, things have got me down. Health keeps getting turning different ways, but not gonna let that get me down. I got things that I can do. If I got to sit and build motorcycles and that's what I can do for the rest of my life, I guess that's going to be horrible, kind of depressing if I can't ride and I can only work on motorcycles. But the good thing is I enjoy talking about them. I enjoy doing this stuff and spending the time with you guys. So hopefully you enjoy the time somewhat close to as much as I do. My kids are sick of me talking to them all the time, calling them on the phone. Gives me a half hour to spend and talk to you guys and things like that. Get a trike is a good answer. I have thrown that one around, Evil Rick, believe it or not. I have. My issue is that I've lost my peripheral vision on my left side. Can't see much coming from the left side over here on the side of my face, but we'll figure it out. I got a ways to go before that. We got winter getting through, and I got some builds going on. I got 3 or 4 builds inside the shed that I've been trying to tinker with. It's a little tougher than I thought it was going to be, but it's good. It's good therapy to get out there, even though it does frustrate me a little bit. And so, put 2 mirrors on the right. Yes, I've had lots of ideas, and I'm getting better with my balance, so that's a good thing. I got an MRI coming up. They just stuck a heart monitor on me. Trying to get my heart rate to stay up. So there's lots of things. Proximity alarm. Yeah. I mean, there's lots of options. I actually, Rod, that's funny that you said that because I've actually thought about that. That proximity alarm, like cars have that warns you when something's beside you. I have literally thought about that and tried to figure out a way to make that work on a motorcycle. It would actually be huge in motorcycle safety. There's a lot of different things, ways to come about things. And, you know, there's airbag vests and everything out there. But I actually think that proximity alarm idea is a huge thing for the motorcycle industry. Because there is just things that happen when you're doing them that you can't always see that what's going on. You got to have your head on a swivel. You know, you can do everything in the world, but one more thing, that'd be one more set of eyes looking out for you. That would actually be a good thing. That's funny that you said that because I'd actually thought of that. Huge safety thing right there. That with all the electronics, all the new motorcycles, I'm surprised they have not figured out a way to do that. Jay Rooney, thanks for coming in. Man, 14 people still hanging out. I already rolled the outro, but I didn't have a bunch to say, so I had a pretty good show. But yeah, I've got a buddy that's got one leg that rides. He still rides a regular bike, doesn't ride a trike. And I'm not going to have much of a problem with operating the things. My balance is kind of what gets me, but I'm going to figure out a way on that. and I got some really bad dizzy. So medication's helping a little bit. So yeah, you can watch the have. Yeah, so I'm back and running the show a little bit longer, but I want to get over there before the duct tape community, get all everything set in there and dropped into the side chat, or not in the side chat, but into the description, so you guys can go over and check that stuff out. And yeah, you can rewind it, watch it. It's a pretty good episode, not a super lot of stuff, but there's some good information out there. I didn't put a lot on the Harley Davidson stuff because everybody else is putting videos out, and it's hard to beat the videos from like Mike from Riding the Ozarks, or the one from the Harley dealer that had, oh, I wonder how many other Harley dealers had them sitting not on the showroom, but had them ready to release. So yeah, I'm not giving up on riding yet. I just have other things that I need to get my health right, and I don't want to have a dizzy spell or a fainting spell or any of that stuff while I'm riding, and hurt not only myself, but hurt somebody else, hurt my family by being hurt doing something like that. My grandkids, very close to them, spend a lot of time with them. So I'm just taking my time getting better and boring you guys, babbling, boring my family, talking to them. Not really. They enjoy it. I think they're starting to like me having around. I like being the babysitter, hanging out. So I've dropped a few shorts, updating some thumbnails, trying some different things, trying to get things up. But the biggest thing is I really like sharing other people's channels. So if you have a small channel and I haven't shared it yet, drop me something. I'll put your channel out there. Or if you know a channel that you like or that you support and you'd like to see it on the show, get a hold of me, let me know. That's the biggest thing, is helping people grow. I enjoy that, just like I enjoy bringing my family in, sharing the passion of motorcycles. I enjoy sharing it all with you and the people that I meet along the way, including the people I meet on YouTube that are like-minded. I like to continue that stuff to make it grow. So this has been a longer episode on a fast Friday. It should have been a fast episode, but I got into rambling, and that's what I got. Yes, this is true. If you have ever had vertigo conditions, it's hard to sit there and even think about riding a motorcycle, because it's just the way that you feel. And I've got medications, I've got things that they're working on. Unless they can get that figured out like I said, I might just be doing this or working on motorcycles to keep my motorcycle passion going and sharing it. So yeah, Sterling Wheel is in. Good to see you, Sterling. Great to see you in. I did a flashback of your channel earlier. If you want to watch it on the rewind, not a big thing, but I did let everybody know that you had a Volkswagen video out where you stuck it in the rear, wiggled it around, and made each of you happy by getting it in. So go over there, check out his videos, and make sure that's good. So now, after he did the Volkswagen, he's having dinner, which is what I'm going to do, and drop all these descriptions in. And see you all on the next live at 5. Look forward to it, and I will try to keep the next one shorter by about half as much. I just been away for a few days and wanted to jump on and give you guys a little bit of update, let you know what's going on. And rubber down, faith up, XAN. Nice to meet you. If you don't know Mike and follow him, get over there, follow his out. So that being said, everybody, duct tape community coming up in just about 20 minutes. So if you want to go over there, jump in the side chat, start talking amongst yourself there. I'll be there later. Talk to you later.